activity number 3, solution. So, ito yung integration of trigonometric functions. For number 1, we have the integral of secant 5x tangent of 5x dx. Okay? So, yung ating u is equals to 5x, and then yung ating derivative of u is equals to 5 dx. Therefore, yung ating dx is equals to du over 5. And yung ating neutralizing factor is equals to 1 over 5. So, this is equals to, lagay ko na ba yung ating neutralizing factor? Pwede, ano? So, that is equals to 1 over 5. Then, yung ating integral sign. Tapos, copy lang natin itong ating given. So, that is secant of u. Okay? Kasi ito ay u. Okay? Then, tangent of u. Tapos, yung dx natin is du over 5. Kaya lang, nilipat ko na siya dito. So, ang matitira na lang ay du. Okay? So, in this case, ito ay meron tayong formula sa ating module. So, page 1. Kapag we have the integral of secant of u, tangent of u du, so that is equals to secant of u plus the arbitrary constant c. So, therefore, this is equals to 1 over 5 secant of u plus the arbitrary constant c. Kaya lang, ibabalik natin yung value of u. So, this is equals to 1/5 secant of 5x plus the arbitrary constant na c. Okay? So, that is now the answer of our item number 1. Next. For number 2, we have the integral of, ito, fraction naman. So, yung ating numerator is sine of x plus cosine of x all over sine squared x dx. Okay? So, in this case, alam natin na yung denominator ay shared siya. So, yung ating numerator ay nag-shared sila ng iisang denominator. So, pwede natin siyang pag-hiwalayin na kaya nito. So, simplify natin siya. That is integral of sine of x over sine squared x plus the integral of meron tong dx plus the integral of cosine of x over sine squared x dx. Okay? So, yung ating sine of x over sine squared x is equal, ay may makakansil na isa. Isang sine of x sa numerator at isang sine of x sa denominator. At maiiwan siya ng the integral of 1 over, isa na lang yung nasa denominator natin. So, that is sine of x. Okay? And dx pa rin siya. Plus the integral of, yung cosine naman, yung ating cosine over sine is equals to cotangent. Okay? So, balikan lang natin yung ating reciprocal identities that if we have a cosine over sine, so this is equals to cotangent. Whereas, yung ating 1 over sine is equals to cosecant. Okay? So, yan ay identities, trigo identities. So, probably this is equals to integral of cotangent of x, cosecant of x, dx. Okay? So, ngayon, pwede kang gumamit nung yung ating substitution. Gamitan mo ng u. Pwede din naman. At pwede din namang hindi. No? Okay? So, dito, pwede na tayong mag-assume na hindi natin siya gagamitin. Okay? Pero ang gagamitin pa rin natin is yung formula na nandun sa ating module. So, ito ay negative ln of ito ay magiging pa siyang cosecant para makuha natin siya na ln. Okay, kasi ito ay nasa reciprocal identities pa. So this is equals to the integral of cosecant of x. Cosecant of x dx. Okay? Tapos copy lang natin to, integral of cotangent x, cosecant of x dx. Okay? Then integrate this. So this is equals to negative ln absolute value of cosecant of x. Okay? Plus cotangent of x plus c. Okay? Kaya lang hindi ko pa siya ilalagay dahil meron pa tayong isang i-integrate na integral of cotangent of x, cosecant of x dx. So that is equals to negative cosecant of x. Okay? So plus the arbitrary constant c. So this is now our final answer. Okay, next. So for number 3, we have the integral of cosine raised to 3 x dx all over 1 minus sine of x. Okay? So kapag ganyan, pwede natin siyang i-multiply sa 1 or i-multiply natin siya sa positive value ng ating denominator. Okay? So this should be equals to 1 plus sine of x over 1 plus sine of x. Okay? And in this case, yung ating u dyan ay equals to 1 minus sine of x or just equals to cosine. Okay? Cosine. Yes. Cosine of x dx. Sorry, hindi siya masulat. Okay? So, in this case, pwede natin siyang i-multiply. So, that is equals to integral of quantity cosine cube of x times the quantity 1 plus sine of x dx all over the quantity 1 minus sine of x times the quantity 1 plus sine of x. So, ito ay just equals to 1 minus sine squared x. Okay? And this is just equals also to cosine squared x. Okay? Saan galing yan? Yan yung ating Pythagorean identities. Now, if we have 1 minus sine squared of x, that is equals to cosine of cosine squared x. Okay? So, kapag ganyan, pwede na natin gamitin yung cosine squared x. Bakit? Para makancel natin yung isang nasa taas na numerator na cosine cube of x. Okay? So, i-rewrite ko lang. So, this should be equals to the integral of, ito pwede natin siyang distributive property. Okay? So, pwede namang hindi. No? Para makuha natin yung cosine squared, matanggal natin yung nasa denominator. Pero pagdating sa next step natin, ay saka natin siya i-distribute. Okay? So, this should be equals to cosine raised to 3 of x times the quantity 1 plus sine of x dx. Okay? I-assume lang natin muna na hindi tayo mag-distribute property. Anyway, kung mag-distributive property ka, lalabas naman siya na pareho. Okay? All over cosine squared of x, and cancel natin yung isa dito. May iwan yung isang cosine of x. So that is equals to the integral of cosine of x times the quantity 1 plus sine of x then dx. Okay? So, ito na yung sinasabi ko. Kung ginawa mo kanina na nag-distributive property ka, babalik ka din naman dito. Okay? So, this would be equals to integral of cosine of x dx plus the integral of cosine of x sine of x dx. Okay? So, ngayon, yung ating integral of cosine x dx is equals to sine of x. Plus, yung atin naman na integral nito is equals to yung ating sine cosine of x. Ay pwede natin gamitin na yung sinasabi natin kanina na u du. Okay? So, yung ating u is equals to 1 minus sine of x. Okay? Or, therefore, that is sine of x. Okay? Then, yung ating du is equals siya sa cosine of x. So, therefore, yung ating sine ay pwede natin siyang i-replace dito sa unahan para mas maintindihan nyo siya. So, that is equals to integral of u. Tapos, yung cosine x dx is du. So, i-multiply natin siya dyan. So, that would be equals to integral of u du. So, kapag ganyan, apply natin yung ating power rule. Okay? So, that is equals to sine of x plus u raised to 2 all over 2 plus the arbitrary constant c. Okay? So, ngayon, ibalik natin yung ating u, which is sine squared. Sine of x, sorry. So, this should be equals to sine of x plus sine of x. Pero may squared yan kasi meron ditong squared. All over 2 plus the arbitrary constant c. Okay? So, yun yung ating sagot sa ating question number 3. Ngayon, if you find solution na mas madali, present natin yan and evaluate natin kung mas better siyang gamitin. Okay? So, thank you for listening.